Persia, 1st of November 1942, another fantasy scenario. This one is in Iran. War is going not so well other places, so we can't advance into India. We'll still take these British outposts, Tehran, and what he calls Soviet outposts. Okay, so the Soviets had advanced here to support that. And we have three major deployment areas. Okay, so the hero of the day is a provocateur. Okay, so he draws fire from other units. I guess it could be good situationally if you put it on a really tough unit. You can draw fire away from your weaker units. I'm sure we can find a use for him. Only 4 slots, and I think we have to see any new units. Infantry only comes in new versions in 1943, which I think is a little bit sad. I could have liked some granular. Oh, we have a prototype. I have 20 strength points of Tiger, so could this be my provocateur? Backed up by anti-tank Panzer force? That sounds like a pretty powerful combination, and we can put it on my half-price hero. Where is that guy? This guy? Yeah, upgrade. So once I've used those 20 points, they are gone. So, but I have to probably take off this hero first because reasons. Unassigned, so yes. We are back to the old peculiarity there, but we'll fix it. So, overstrength, go up to 11, upgrade, and we have a Tiger. That was ugly camouflage. And we will put reduced slots and provocateur on him. So now we have a max strength Tiger that draws fire, and we have these 2 guys to back him up. I think that sounds like a good idea. And we have these 2 tanks here to provide some flavor. Not sure bridging stuff is so important in this scenario. No, I'm not feeling bridging engineers here. There are some minor rivers, but none in this area. And won't. Well, I could maybe use one. I could maybe also have other better units. But let's see. Do we have something else interesting? No. No. 42 Sturmhaubitz. Assault howitzer. It's more of an artillery piece. I think it can switch. Yes, it can turn into an anti-tank unit. I really don't need it. Okay, so we need to upgrade maybe to the better fighter as well. So I think that is goodbye to these trends. Also, how much infantry do we need? We need a couple up here. I could maybe have good use for a mountain infantry here. Okay, we have my bruiser, that clears stuff. Should we do this? Well, why not? Okay, so without that, let's fix up this. So without well, there is that strategic bomber. It really didn't impress me during our last game. Really didn't. So why am I just zooming around? I think I need to go over strength here. But 12, 5 slots? That seems too much. Is it really that much better? I guess it is. So upgrade. Well, I guess that ate all my... So how many slots is this? It's 5 slots. I could have another Stuka, and I could have lethal attack back on my overpowered artillery. Nah, let's keep it. It's more fun to have some variety. So, the main armored thrust will have to come up this way. We need to clear out this group. That has to include some infantry. I think I only need 1 infantry here. There are 2 villages. When they have cleared out, they will have a small tank contingent with them, then they will go up here, not alone, but when they are ready, so they can support each other. And then the infantry that was down here clearing can do Tehran. Meanwhile, we will have a slower advance here. We need to clear out these urban areas. I think I also need tank support here, but I don't think I can fully provide it, so it kind of looks like my tanks will have to go up here and then provide support and then go to Tehran. So that probably means I will get impatient and send these guys into the desert and I will get into trouble. Because that's what's happened in all the other 13 scenarios we've played. So, enough talk. So, which is toughest? Well, I think I will send the big guy here. And he also needs some form of support. He can have a big gun. Can also have another artillery instead of this guy. Because small group. No. Misclick. Okay, so it starts on a cloudy day in the Middle East. I guess. It could happen. No. Straight into an ambush. This looks better. Still desert. Nope, that's hills. Yeah. This one has anti-tank, remember? But we were able to capture this airfield, which is good. Rebase and still escort. That's also good. Should have done that first. It's now encircled. Why? Why so stupid? Well, why some gonna go scout there? At least he'll provide pseudo cover. This one will probably get bombed. Yep. Oh, bloody ships. Hate you so much. We'll take that chance. Yeah, we're moving quickly here now. This is of course hopeless. No. Let's move this anti-tank. Slow and steady. If you feel that I have too much time or that scenarios are looking easier, I think that's because we have hit sort of a point in the campaign where I have enough units and where I can combine the right type of heroes with the right type of overstrength units and put them, and I have enough units to make 3 viable combat or kampfgruppe, and that makes it incredibly hard on the AI. But let's look. There is the okay, hurts my anti-air. My anti okay, parking it on the wheel. Okay, I asked for that. I really asked for it. Really asked for it. I could have just driven it around, so there was absolutely no need to do that. But we learn. Wow, really good one. Now we have it encircled, and that is always good. Okay, managed to click outside the screen. Let's see if they have. Yes, okay, so there's one ship here, and there are Churchill Mark II. That one has 22. Yes, that's high. Oh, I should zoom more. Things look so. Look at this. This one has been reported, so we will fix. Look at this. The only downside is you can't spin the map around. That would have been the ultimate. You could tilt it and spin it around and whatnot. That would have been even greater. So there is no more Soviet armor here, I think. So we can just begin doing this. At the very least, we can. What he has. He didn't want to come out to play. This is hills, yes. Kind of important. No, that was unnecessary. This is better. just because. Now we have to deal with this one. And again, I forget to use my recon. Now it is encircled. And lots of combat bonuses. Going into the wildlife, to put it that way. Set up a screen here. And the artillery. Now I will clean it out, these guys. Looks good, I think. I may have sent a little too small a force here. No, it will be okay. Kitty Hawk. But the Russians have 2 airfields here, so I'm not sure why they... Airfield, dirt airfield. Okay, some planes can't use dirt airfield, so that's why they fell out of the sky. Okay, so Soviets are out in force here. So we will just start by softening them up a little bit. Now it is encircled. So I have 1 infantry here and one here and 1 down here, so it is my lack of infantry that is a challenge. And goodbye. You will not be missed. You can continue to gain experience, and I can continue to waste his prestige. There is nothing more in this area, okay. This has to repair, so. Something like that. And look how cool it looks, the 88. Fully zoomed in. Why people would say that they prefer 2D graphics, so blah blah blah. I don't understand. MG 42s or 34s, 3 tripods. You could maybe mix up the infantry a little, have one with the rifle and one with the machine gun, one with the mortar, that kind of thing. Let's have a look at the Russians. Yeah, they look Russians. Like I said, the only drawback is you can't tilt or flip. Look, all the little trees have shadows. those lines. There is also a setting where you can scale the units, I think, so you can make them smaller or larger. That's not so interesting for me. I think I'm largely done. I think we also have a situation here where we have too many. This is clear. There you see what happens when you are outside the air cover. I didn't pay attention and suddenly 2 units get bombed. I think that was a very good example of what happened. I was feeling a bit cocky here and laughing at this bomber that just came to suicide. And then it turns out I didn't actually have these 2, and those 2 strikes probably cost me, like, if I want to reinforce in scenario, probably cost me around 500 prestige, if not more. So you can see a couple of glitches like that in every mission. And let's see, 500, let's say you waste 500 to 1000 prestige each mission, and this is mission 14. Then suddenly this would seem so huge, and he has so much prestige and is never going to run out. If I had been a little less careful, if I had done more of this, and it was also completely unneeded. I think I just forgot to move this guy. Then it costs a ton of prestige. But now, of course, it doesn't matter because I can always repair and reinforce and whatnot. And it surrenders because I use this little trick with how it can drive very far. So can do this. Can go there. No, that is not good. Also not good. Why not put it there? So, but I wasted 500 prestige or something. It's nothing to be proud of, but these things happen. This is forest, so we want to avoid that. Let's try this for fun, see if he wants to attack. It's not a serious strategy, but it could be fun. Here also the AI appears very passive, but I can tell you that it's in a large part because of my defensive setup. Now he's encircled. And these protect each other. This one doesn't need so much protection. We don't want to go too close here. I'll go here. This pest now is trapped, he has to attack. He will probably attack those. Nothing wrong with that. So, no. Oh, well, that was not my intent. The intent was to race up here. But okay. This is why playing on Iron Man is both nice and not nice at the same time, because you do make mistakes. And then you think, oh, I really wish I hadn't done that. It was a mistake, I want to take it back. But then you can't, and that is part of what playing Iron Man is. You can both play more quickly because you know you can't take back things, and also sometimes you play slower because you have to do it just right. Okay, they fly here. Now it's not so fun anymore. Fun endings. He gets ambushed. Okay. Yes, this was predictable. Not much damage was done. This will not do much damage. Nothing, in fact, so completely pointless. But the other options were even worse, but yeah. Now we will crack this open. And now I think there's there. This one has provocateur, so he must attack me. Anti-tank. So this one can't really be attacked by this guy. Almost. He keeps repairing, I keep bombing. Oh, I killed him. That was terribly sad. What will he do? Should have gotten quite... Yes, it's up to 3 stars. Wow, that was nice. Now he's red. Not much I can do there. Oh, I'm not sure how useful that was. So we can now move on the last city here. But we have no supporting artillery, so I don't think I will come to attack. So. You can only hope he wants to attack out. That will only make the process quicker. Yes, there it is. He can, of course, he's not adjacent to the provocateur, but that's just one unit that is now standing in the forest where their close defense is 2. It is not a brilliant move. This one will, of course, hurt a lot. Defense strength. There is no rush. We have all the time in the world. Ta-da! Lots of stuff. This is in big trouble. No, this is desert, so it's not in such big trouble after all. No, wait. I have a better idea. Let's push it so it's not in the desert anymore. And suddenly, it's so fun. Okay, let's do it for once. It's a supply hex, so it's never going to run out of supplies. Okay, so there is more air force attacking this one, but it will not do anything. And surrenders because I pinned it. Okay, I forgot I could. Ta-da! Oh! How did he spot me? Okay. Again, I did something for fun. That was... I could have something with 3 spotting. I only have 2 spotting, so... Now my fuel situation is probably not super good. Let's have a look behind here. No, there is one guy here. Nothing of interest, nothing I have forgotten. Yes. It's also a good example, because pioneers aren't that tough in the open. And this 5 strength cannon is weak enough that the AI attacks. That is a good attack. This is not so super smart. But it shows a willingness to attack. So this was a good attack. This is not good enough for support. That's an overrun. That's an overrun. We'll just go back out. This is village terrain. These guys are looking out for each other. And this one also. It's a good advance. Better than some of the other shit I've done in this game. Again. This is interesting, this is powerful. Engineers, those are powerful units. No more planes for you, AI. I didn't want to expose my engineers to another attack. And what has happened down here? Wow. That was a huge surprise. Oops, sorry. Didn't I take all these hexes? How did he manage to get hold of them again? Well, there's only one way to find out. Okay, so there are no units here. Could be some units here. I don't understand this. This is not normally a game where you have to really think about garrisoning something, but I have obviously forgotten to clear out a unit that was a unsuspected and unwanted development. I mean, I have more than enough units, so... Oh wait, I can rebase it. No, I can't undo rebasing. If this magically happens somewhere else, I will be very cross. There it comes. Well, nice to know your enemy. There is one. Peculiar. I will run out of fuel and die. This isn't what my army is designed to do at all. Okay, so we didn't guard the victory axe. Okay. Next time, be more careful.